Oh, right now we are following several developing stories and we'll show you what's coming up. Our top story at 5:30, a local tennis coach accused of having inappropriate relations with a minor.
And York County police think there may be more victims out there. Here is a picture of the suspect. He is 31-year-old Gordon Hammersley. He's facing at least 7 counts of indecent liberties. 10 on your side's Liz Palka has been working on this story all day long. Liz, what else did you find out?
Stephanie, we've been asking questions about this case. Investigators say Hammersley would drive the victim around in his car, and that's when this behavior would happen. Now the York-Poquoson Sheriff's Office wants to know if there's anyone else out there who's had this experience.
He drove her around, and bad things happen.
That's according to Lieutenant Dennis Ivy with the York-Poquoson Sheriff's Office. They arrested this man Monday night. Gordon Hammersley is a tennis instructor in York County, and he's accused of taking indecent liberties with a teenage girl.
She reported that she had had several sexual incidents with this man.
Ivy says the crimes happened in between November 2009 and June 2010. Hammersley was the victim's private tennis coach. According to the investigation, Hammersley would drive the victim and park in neighborhoods. Ivy saying the majority of the sexual encounters happened in and around Queens Creek Estates, which is off Queens Creek Road.
Even if somebody saw him parked in the neighborhood, you know, it's all recognize him as being in the neighborhood. I'd like to know that.
The victim was around 14 or 15 years old when all of this happened. Now Ivy says she's 19 or 20. She just came forward last week.
And it hasn't been that long, 2009, 2010. Sometimes they have to come to terms with what happened to them.
Hammersley is in jail. Investigators want to know if he had inappropriate contact with anyone else. His social media pages say he has 10 years experience teaching the sport. They also say he was a tennis pro at the Kings Mill Resort Tennis Club. The club confirmed that, but said he hasn't worked there in about 2 years. Investigators want parents and former players to think back to any contact they had with the suspect.
When did they start? Was this the first victim? Was this the second victim? Was this, you know, are there more victims since her? We absolutely want people to, you know, take a look at this and come forward if they have any information.
Lieutenant Ivy says if you think you could be a victim, you can make an appointment to come speak with an investigator here at the Sheriff's Office or call the crime line if you have any information that could help them with this case. Live in York County, I'm Liz Palka, 10 on your side.